Focus on a single goal for life. Xiefeng. March 3, 2023. Life, at most, lasts only 30,000 days. Every day we live is one day less. How we spend each day is the dividing line between an ordinary and an extraordinary life. If we live each day without a clear goal and allow randomness to dictate our actions, then mediocrity is inevitable. However, if each day is spent working toward one's own chosen goal, regardless of whether we are rich or poor, facing ease or hardship, the final outcome will be extraordinary. Why did Sakyamuni become a Buddha? Because he dedicated his entire life to one goal, tirelessly and unwaveringly for over 40 years. Even if he had to lean on a cane and beg for food every day, he never diverted his focus toward pursuing a business or making money. Similarly, many Nobel Prize winners have also devoted their entire lives to their chosen fields, moving forward toward a single goal throughout their journey. The Lifechanyuan celestial has only one goal in life: to become a celestial being and enter the celestial realm. Once a goal is set, don't waste time and energy on things that are inconsistent with or even opposed to that goal. The journey of life is filled with countless temptations, and without a strong will, it's easy to stray from your direction and goal, ultimately ending up with nothing but loss and regret. A tiger will never grow wings. Fantasizing about gaining all possible benefits is unrealistic. Wanting power, wealth, and fame, while also desiring to be surrounded by a loving spouse and many children, and on top of that aspiring to become a celestial being or a Buddha, wanting both a carefree life and to indulge in all the world's delicacies and beautiful sights, where can one find such a perfect scenario? Focusing on a single goal for life requires extraordinary perseverance, unwavering willpower, and the wisdom and ability to resist various temptations. It demands silent dedication and a state of spiritual emptiness, the strength to endure food scarcity and inadequate clothing, and the magnanimity to remain joyful and unregretful even when mocked and insulted. It also requires a clear mind and a well-defined path toward the goal. Without these, the hardships, suppression, and temptations along the way will inevitably break you down. Reaching the destination might take a few years, several decades, or even an entire lifetime. It may even be unattainable in this life. If, after years or decades of persistence, you find yourself empty-handed and filled with regret, you could fall into a bottomless abyss of despair. Therefore, once you've set a goal and begun the journey toward it, you must ensure you remain free of regrets, no matter how long it takes or whether you reach the destination in this life. In this way, you've already reached the other shore. The life of a Lifechanyuan celestial is very simple: become a Chanyuan celestial, uphold its values, sever worldly ties, strive to live in the second home, and follow the guide's path to reach the 1,000-year world, the 10,000-year world, and the celestial islands continent of the Elysium world. This is the goal and ultimate purpose of becoming a Lifechanyuan celestial. Seek nothing else, and don't engage in anything that doesn't align with this goal. Even if forced by external circumstances or pressure, keep the inner light alive, and once the external forces dissipate, immediately return to the path leading to the predetermined goal. Life must have a goal, especially an ultimate one. With direction and a clear target, life becomes clear, simple, and light. Otherwise, life will be filled with confusion, chaos, delusions, and countless worries and pains, akin to an endless sea of suffering.